Hey guys, Tycho here, and welcome to my first Minecraft Snapshot video. Today we're going to be looking at Snapshot 15W31A, whatever that means. I have no idea what the version names mean, but basically this is the first 1.9 snapshot. So it's got a whole bunch of new things revolving around the combat update, which will be coming out pretty soon, hopefully. One of the big things you'll first notice is that you now have an offhand slot. It looks here like a shield. But you can put anything in there. Shields actually haven't been released yet. I don't know, they're probably working out some kinks in that system. But what you can do is you can put anything there in your offhand slot and it will come up, there you go, in your left hand slot. I think you can quick switch between these. I don't know the button for that. But you can quick switch between your left and right hand. But what you can do is I could be mining. I'm in creative, but I could be mining, and then with right click I can put down torches with this hand. Or I could put something else in there. I think you could probably put blocks in there. I could be mining here, and then I could put down a block with my right hand. It's got so many different uses. One usage I thought would probably be one of the most popular ones is you put a water bucket in there, so if you're mining, you accidentally mine yourself into some lava, you can then put yourself out really quickly with that water. But because I'm in creative, I'm just putting water everywhere. Yeah. So that's probably, I think, going to be the most useful use for the offhand slot. I reckon you'll see all your favourite YouTubers will be just with a water bucket there in their left hand, or all torches. One big thing which is kind of gone mostly unnoticed for a lot of people is that there are now new grass path blocks. So everybody that's kind of wanted to make cool little paths but didn't want to use cobblestone or gravel can now actually make little dirt paths in the grass. So what you do is you right click them with a shovel, and it starts to make this really cool, like, gradient dirt path here. So look at this. So you could, if you just don't want to use any other kind of blocks, you can use like a dirt path up to your house or something. I think these are really cool. You can make little dirt paved roads. Really cool little feature that they've added. Now they've also added a new crop. I don't know exactly how you grow this, but it's called a beetroot. Yeah, I don't know. I've not seen any beetroot seeds, but what you can do is you can eat. Obviously, you could make a beetroot soup with your beetroot, and you can eat that. You know, just another new crop. I don't really see any other use for this. I think you can make red dye with it, but other than that, you know, just an extra crop for the game. Let's have a look at these. You've probably seen these weird plants growing over here, and what these are, they're called Taurus Plant. And the Taurus Plant grows in the end, after you defeated the end dragon. And it grows up like this, it branches off all strange, it has these, the flowers at the top, as they're called. And what you can do is you can break these from the bottom, like a cactus, and they break all the way up to the top, which I think is really cool. It's, it kind of reminds me of Terraria. It's probably one of the most satisfying ways to break anything in this game. I'll break this one too. Breaks all the way up to the top, which is really cool. But what you can do, and I've done some earlier, is you can put these Taurus fruits in your furnace, and you can make popped Taurus fruits. And what the Taurus fruit do is, if you craft them in a 4x4, in a 2x2, you can make these purple blocks, as they're called, which just sounds like somebody can't pronounce purple properly. Purple, the purple blocks. You can get purple pillars, purple blocks, purple stairs, purple slabs. Yeah, and the regular purple blocks. These will form the new structures in the end, which come after you defeated the dragon. They're called like end cities or something along those lines, and they are essentially a new dungeon. They'll have this new mob in, and they'll have loads of loot for you, loads of good loot. I've seen people get diamond loot, enchanted loot, which is probably just about right, considering you have to have already defeated the dragon to get there. So I'll have a look at this new mob over here, which actually spawns in the end in those cities. This mob's called a shulker. It looks like a little block, but then it opens up and there's a little creature inside, like a clam or something. So what I'll do is I'll change my game mode here, and I'll get it to shoot at me. And it fires these really cool projectiles, which have their own like tracking AI. They'll follow you. They'll follow you through the air, they'll hunt you down, they're homing, and when they do hit you, if I let one hit me, it gives you this levitation effect, which you can see there in the top right. So this can get really dangerous, as you imagine. If you don't have feather falling, it will lift you all the way up and then drop you back down. What you can do as well is, if I let this one come towards me, you can punch them out of the air before they hit you, which I think is a really, really cool little feature. Actually, I'll leave my game mode on survival for now, and I'll show you something else, which is the tipped arrows. So in this game now, you can use any kind of potion, and you can tip your arrows with that potion. So if you look inside here, I've got a whole bunch: poison, strength, invisibility, weakness, swiftness, leaping, regeneration, healing, night vision. I'll just hit myself with a couple of these. Let's have a look. So there you go, I got hit with weakness. You can see it's now coming up in the top right. Negative effects will come on the second row, whereas positive effects will come on the first row. So now I'm hit with weakness. If I try again, now I'm hit with swiftness. Oh, sorry, leaping. Basically, it adds this really cool little new mechanic for PvP, where you could shoot your enemies with bad effects, but you could also shoot your friends with positive effects, which I think is really cool, because it adds kind of a support role to Minecraft. It adds a support role to PvP. Oh wait, your guys will want to see this before I go. I'll get that out, and I'll get this out. This is called an end rod. I really don't know what it does. I literally have no idea. It breaks easy. You can put it sideways. You can jump on it. I've seen some people put it in the head slot, but obviously I can't do that normally. I think they found a workaround to do that. But here's another good item you probably saw earlier in the introduction, which is a dragon head, which I think is a really, really cool decoration to get. A really cool kind of trophy to have after defeating the end dragon. What you can do though is, if I change my game mode back again, grab myself a source of redstone power. So a redstone torch would be good. And I power this head. It actually talks, which is the same thing it does when you walk if it's on your head, but I think that's so cool. You'll have these powered like on the front of your house or something, and everybody will see these dragons whacking away at you. I think that's really cool. I'm not going to go to the end of this episode because I'll have to defeat the dragon and everything, but there are some really cool structures. I might put up a picture or two on the screen now, but there are some really, really cool structures now in the end, those dungeons which I was talking about. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my first Minecraft Snapshot video. If you liked it, like the video. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, leave a comment. Any criticism is welcome. Thank you so much guys. Ciao for now.